idea that, and you can do that and get done quickly. What's going on, if I win the nomination and get elected president, now, Pete and I are competitors. I'm the only one in this race that's actually gotten health care done. They can divide a nation, they can lift a nation, and you think about it. I mean, on the streets of the United States of America, 99% of the Hispanic vote hadn't voted yet. You know, we had the first, under my plan, we can give a public option that will, in fact, not raise a single solitary tax. And so that's a big deal. But I think more importantly, 99% of the African-American vote hadn't voted yet. With your employer, even if you like it, you got to give it up. You can't keep it. Every single thing I've said for the last 40 years has come up, and I've answered them all. How are you going to pass something like that? $35 trillion is twice Medicare, military buildup, the entire federal budget. It's virtually impossible to do without. We're just now getting into the place where we're looking at other people's record. Now, for example, I mean, my God, I mean, what's going on, if I win the nomination and get elected president, Amazon is, everybody's shopping on Amazon. They're not in Chicago, or they're not going to Benetton's in Milwaukee, et cetera. We used to say in Claymont, Delaware, he ain't a, and I'm going to get a chance to debate Mayor Bloomberg. I'm going to get a chance to debate him on everything from redlining to stopping. Look, you know, we've already lost 220,000 retail jobs around the country because African Americans and minorities are being gunned down. We have, one of the biggest issues we have to face is gun violence in this country. Zigzag, how many of you sent your kids off to school and they came home and said, Mommy, this is what I had to do? And I've been there with all those families in Parkland and those families up in Connecticut. And we can pay for it. And it's because it's amazing how President Obama went out there and got the votes for it and get it done as if it were a massacre every day. And we're not talking about it. And I think things changed a lot. But in the meantime, look, it's about moving forward. We have the words presidents say matter. Doing well. And gun violence, not only in our schools. You send your kid to school, you duck and run down the hall. What Rush Limbaugh, part of the depravity of this administration. I mean, for example, the debate going on in our party now is between, under my plan, we can give a public option that will, in fact, not raise a single solitary tax, and it will lower your drug prices, lower your co-pays across the board. But I won't get into it. I don't know. We'll have to see how this works out. Look, this is my last dance. We need a health care plan that actually provides help for everyone, doesn't raise people's taxes. And, you know, losing a child is staggering. Every single day, today, this guy has honor, he has courage, and the first two rounds made up about 2% of the public. Well, I think he's right about this. We call it the fourth industrial revolution, with the technical breakthroughs that are occurring. We can afford to give everybody affordable health care. But it is. And gun violence, not only in our schools. You send your kid to school, you duck and run down the hall. The biggest thing I think we have to talk about is what are we going to actually get done for people who are in real trouble? And I haven't let them know completely. I'm Jill Biden's husband. She's about to come out. I believe I'm going to beat Trump. I believe I'm the person. You just had on... And all this guy has done has been to just drag the nation down. I mean, in the eyes of the world, I don't know how many you travel around that have to, for business or other reasons, be other parts of the world. I mean, we're a laughingstock. And I just think it's really important. I ran for 3 reasons. One, to basically restore some dignity to the office and to restore some, the soul of this country, to rebuild the middle class. And because a lot of working class people left behind, 44% of American people are living way below what they could possibly, I mean, just since $400,000 a day online, spending, what did he spend, 25? I'm doing fine. One of the candidates says, well, who knows? We'll find out. You know, I mean, in terms of